Yo, yo, yo. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Y'all can hear me somewhat, right? Uh, I guess so. Let me know if y'all can hear me out there. Um, 'Cause obviously I wouldn't know right now. Let me see. Let me see. Give me 1 second before we get up into this joint. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I ain't gonna be playing no music and stuff today, man. I'm just going straight up into the program. I'm not even using OBS. I'm not using OBS or anything. I'm just going straight in. Man, woo! Having this heat on, man. The house tearing me up. Got my shit all fucked up. Yeah. I got some more extra football pads. I got to take them apart. And well, not this one. This one's mine. There's 3 other ones behind there. I got to tear them apart and basically, clean them up a bit. Getting ready for use. All right, so let's get into it. I was on uh YouTube yesterday and I saw this little video come across. It was a video by what's his name? God damn it. Um what's this was sporting? No, not sporting icons, but damn it. How the fuck I forget that dude's name? Because he actually does some pretty good Boxing Square. Yeah, Boxing Square for boxing news and views from around the world. Yeah, he did a video talking about the DAZN interview with your boy Anthony Joshua, and it was pretty much stupid. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool video. Shout out to Ak and Barack. I think they're doing a pretty good job of adding a little bit of twist, adding what you call adding some liveliness to these interviews. You know what I'm saying? They're a tag team. They're a tag team. I think they do pretty good. I don't think they don't know boxing though. Because one thing out of the interview, they downplayed the lineal title because neither one of them, including Anthony Joshua, knows what it is. And I think that's sad for you to be a boxer and not know not know your history of your sport. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be a boxer and everything, but you don't know your sport. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the history of your sport. What you know is a bunch of BS. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about the 5 titles, but you can't talk about lineal. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make any sense. Like you know about that, but how come you don't know about the lineal title? Now let's go into some other jives, some other shit here. Later on in the interview, they asked for AJ to name some fighters that he wants to fight if he can't get the Deontay Wilder or he can't get the Fury fight. And he was like, Ortiz, this is the order he gave it. Ortiz, Miller, and White. You know what I'm saying? Ortiz, Miller, and White. Put White last on the back burner. I mean, you're not gonna fight Ortiz. But there's one thing about Ortiz, people are starting to know him just as well. They're just starting to know who Tyson Fury is. He's about to be right up there. And the only reason why, and another thing, if he could sit up there and he could say Ortiz, Miller and White, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. How come you can sound smart then, but you can't sound smart when you're talking about negotiations with Deontay Wilder? How come you can't sound smart then? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't fight um Deontay Wilder and Fury. That is the next best thing. The toughest fight. You set the toughest fights, you know, and you went down. You went down the list of the toughest fights for you to come up. And that's first on the list is Ortiz, second on the list is Miller, and third on the list is White. You know that, but you don't even know how to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have that energy, you know, that spunk, that swag about you when you was making the Joseph Parker fight. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have that, you know, when you were trying to make the Povetkin fight. You didn't have all that all that energy that you having right now with trying to make Deontay Wilder fight your fighter. I mean, you know, you're trying to make the, you know, contract and all that stuff, but you didn't have all that then. Oh shit. You didn't you didn't have all that energy like you having right now. You switching up the game plan. You know what I'm saying? You talking about everything else but making the you talking about everything else, man. But what actually matters, man? All that shit that Eddie Hearn talking about don't even fucking matter. It don't correlate to what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter. All that shit that Eddie Hearn talking, it don't fucking matter. The only thing that matters is getting the fight going. How many belts Anthony Joshua have don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? What you did for AJ up until now don't fucking matter. How many people you could fit in Wembley don't fucking matter. Where the fight is going to happen don't fucking matter. All this shit don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? How many, you know, how many titles Deontay Wilder got don't matter. The only thing that matter is you doing whatever you got to do to make this fucking fight. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Let me go into this other thing I watched Eddie Hearn say. And this is the shit. He says a lot of shit that don't fucking matter. And he does it on purpose. And the reason why he does it on purpose is because he knows he can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? He knows he can get away with it. He know ain't nobody out there is gonna fucking contest him. He already knows the question in the interview. He already went over how he's gonna say it and how he's gonna project it to the audience and what he and how he thinks the audience is gonna react to what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these motherfuckers think that Eddie Hearn is just saying this shit just to be saying it. He's not really saying it. He's not doing it that way. He's thinking about what the people on the other end is going to react, how they going to react. You know what I'm saying? But he knows a lot of the shit he says doesn't matter. Let me go into the shit that doesn't matter. The other interview he did, I forget it. I think it was, I don't know who he did it with, but I'm gonna talk about it real quick and see if I can remember some of the bullshit he said. He was like, yeah, look at Dillian White now. You know, me and Dillian White be butting heads. He be saying some stuff that, you know, I can't repeat and blah, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? And he went on to say that something like, you know, before, you know, Dillian White came to us because he wanted to get to the 6 rounders. He wanted to get the 8 rounders. He wanted to get the 10 and 12 rounders. He wasn't getting those before us. Dillian White wasn't getting no pay-per-view fights before us. Dillian White wasn't getting no money before us. So he had to come to us to better himself. You know, basically like, you know, without, you know, the money. And then he was like, look at Dillian White now. And he's a pay-per-view star. Look at him now. And he's possibly going to become the manager. It's like all that shit you talking about, man. It don't fucking matter. That's like you basically saying you ain't shit without me. You wasn't shit without me. I made you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what you're saying. And that's what people gotta understand. A lot of shit that he says, it doesn't make any motherfucking sense. It is irrelevant to what the subject is. And then not only that is, you know, if you read into the if people if motherfuckers want to say Anthony Joshua's a gentleman, motherfuckers want to say Anthony Joshua speaks well, they do this, they do that. You know, oh, I love Eddie Hearn because he's so well spoken and so well mannered and blah 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 whoop whoop whoop. Just read in between the lines with that then. If you read between the lines with that, he basically telling the whole world that Dillian White wasn't shit without him. He basically telling the whole world if Dillian White leaves, he ain't gonna be shit. How is that fucking well spoken? How was that acting like a gentleman? How was that? You know, acting like a professional that all these motherfuckers keep saying? Acting like a professional. How is that acting like a professional? You are taking somebody that you have a contract with, and then you're sitting over there in the public fucking eye downgrading them. Yeah, you said it in a nice way. Yeah, you said it in the way that these dumbass motherfuckers will be like, oh, yeah, that's about right. Yeah. He didn't say nothing wrong. Yeah, he did. He fucking did. That's like me going on the news, talking how bad and then saying, yeah, man, that dude right there, man, he wasn't out shit without me. Like, if I didn't employ his ass, he'd be living in the streets. His family wouldn't be eating. I did that. I made him. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's able to go out there and get house loans. Now he's out there going to get, car loans. But I'm saying that in the media. You see how that looks? I'm going to get my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? The next day, I go out there and hand out payroll. I'm getting my ass whooped. Or even if I don't get my ass whooped, the motherfucker's going to attempt to whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying? So, and then he goes, he said some other shit that's irrelevant. You know what else is irrelevant? Eddie Hearn saying that, oh yeah, everybody think that, Anthony Joshua, he went to these private schools and stuff like that and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? He's not like that. So when Dillian White called him a lakey idiot or whatever the case may be, that's the reason why he was standing outside the ring, because Dillian White got to him. He got him. And Anthony Joshua didn't want to blow up. I'm like, man, don't be trying to fucking defend this motherfucker, man. Stop dick riding. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking dick riding. Look, Anthony Joshua ain't nothing but no dick holding ass nigga. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying? And you can say whatever you want. He ain't nothing but a dick hoe ass nigga, dick holding ass nigga. And then at the same time everybody and their mama knew that Dillian White was playing when he said, you lanky idiot. Dillian White had this big ass smile on his face. He just won. He was looking like a kid in the candy store. And then he had to have this dick holding little pussy ass bitch come up over there and basically fucking downplay Dillian White's gangster. How would you feel if that somebody was giving you losers of Ganger about fighting for three fucking heavyweight titles? 3 fucking heavyweight titles. Motherfucker, over the last 3 years, pumping your head up, gassing you up, telling you do this and do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? And you think you about to get a fucking shot. And then you're knocking niggas smoothed out. You got niggas talking about, if White beats motherfucking if White beats Chisora and we can't make these 2 fights, then we ain't got no choice but to make the White fight. And then you get in the ring, and now this motherfucker each and every motherfucking day he logs on his goddamn phone on the ESPN app, Showtime app, The Zone, Yahoo, Sky Sports, all these motherfucking media outlets keep fucking Eddie Hearn in the media. Talking about making this fight, talking about making that fight, talking about making this fight. These fights look cool. Those fights look cool. Same thing with motherfucking the other, So, this, how do you think he feeling? And then after hearing that shit in the ring with bootlicking AJ, if I was Dillian White, man, I'd jump ship, man. I'm out, man. I'm out. I'm gonna get this mandatory, and I ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? Because there has to be a fine line between a boxer being popular because of his own, because of himself, or he's become popular because he fights under the Matchroom Boxing brand. You know what I'm saying? Are you following me? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying Dillian White is garbage or whatever the case may be, but you know, motherfuckers out there want to say that he deserves a championship title fight, but he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody. And then he ain't fighting nobody all the way to the extent of like check this out. How the fuck does Dillian White get runner up for knockout? Will get knockout of the year for knocking out Lucas Brown. Lucas Brown of all motherfucking people. Of all motherfucking people, Lucas motherfucking Brown. You know, motherfuckers looking at that goddamn list and saying, "Who the fuck is that?" Then they go look at his box rack. Then they look him up a little bit. And it's like, oh man, that ain't nothing but a steroid cheat. You know what I'm saying? So, people can say whatever they want to, whatever. Man, folks need to stop sending me these old folks, man. They need to learn how to use fucking Facebook, man, and stop just getting on Facebook, just spamming the fuck out of you with these goddamn prayers and shit like that. Goddamn, see my grandma and my grandpa, boy, they spam the fuck out of you with some goddamn spam. Talking about some pass this along and you'll get XXX. Man, you ain't getting shit. You better stop doing that shit, man. Somebody gonna lock into your goddamn account. Start fucking, you know what I'm saying? Old people on fucking Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so it's a lot of it non-relevant shit being talked about, between, Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua. There's a lot of unnecessary shit being talked about. And that's okay, because if you were a real boxing fan, if you were a real, or even if you weren't a boxing fan, you were just a fan of a boxer or a fan of a promoter or whatever you're a fan of, man. There's room for you to like something. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time with that, you have to be real with it. You have to be real with it, and the realization of everything is this: are you willing to be played a fool? Are you like being played the dummy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you like? Ha ha ha, you a bastard. Okay, Cincy, how am I a bastard, punk? You know what I'm saying? How am I a sad bastard? You mad because I'm making videos? You mad because you ain't making videos? You mad because you ugly? You mad because you out of shape? You mad because your mama don't love you? What you mad for? You didn't get no Christmas presents, boy. What I'm a sad bastard about? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers. I don't even know how the fuck you find me anyways. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, back to what I was saying. If you an Eddie Hearn fan, you got something wrong with you. Because there's certain things you like being played the fool. You like being played as a play toy. Because the first thing that Eddie Hearn is going to do before he says something, he's going to go around the lines and see how people are going to react. Oh, they're going to react like this. Oh, they're going to love it. Oh yeah, they're going to love this. And then the funny thing about it is they don't even know I'm fucking lying. This shit is not going to happen. The April 13th fight with White ain't going to happen. Then we could say, oh, possibly Usyk. Oh, Anthony Joshua. Say it in this order. Ortiz, Miller, and White. Say it in that order. Oh man, they'll love it. Oh, they'll go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think Eddie Hearn's MO and all that jive with Eddie Hearn's MO. He ain't Anthony Joshua ain't fighting Miller. I mean Dillian White in April. No. And then not only what that is, um, Dillian White, Anthony Joshua is going to have to fight in the U.S. And that's just how it is. I mean, how the fuck are you going to go around here, right? You're going to get with, like I keep saying, you're going to get with the zone. Matchroom boxing, you're going to get with the zone, right? And then you're going to you're gonna not bring your cash cow to United States. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna bring your cash cow to United States. Oh, what you're gonna do is keep him over there in the UK and fight Dillian White, and then have your business partner, DAZN, be like, yo, homie, you ain't doing right by business, man. You ain't trying to make no money, because if you would do this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah, whoop. I mean, you could have made the fight a long time ago. You could have brought over Dillian White up over here, but you didn't. You keep bringing these Callum Smiths and stuff like that. So we're gonna sue you. And here's like, wait a minute. Wait, what you suing for? And it's like, oh, you didn't know? This is how we do business over here in the US. It's the cost of doing business. Suing is like sneezing. It doesn't mean that you did a bad job or whatever the case may be, but it's just business. We're gonna sue you. So get your lawyers ready, and everything. Tell your daddy, Barry Hearn, that we're gonna sue you, and most likely we're gonna win. And good day, mate. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm saying it has to happen. It has to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then you could, and then look, Anthony Joshua has options of fighters he could fight in the U.S. and possibly try to sell out based off of his name, and then you're fighting a local name fighter. You have like two heavyweights. You got like Eric Molina and what's the other dude's name? Damn it, man, I can't remember him. Chris Arreola. I believe those two dudes are from California, man. So let me see. He seems like he's from oh, my bad. Shit. Eric Molina from Texas. But anyway, so what? Fighting Texas, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all these fighters out there that's like, that's in it, that can possibly sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think will possibly sell. Just because of the demographic, the ethnicity of the fighter, and then the demographics that surround where he's from. You know what I'm saying? If Chris Arreola is from LA, if I'm not mistaken, and Eric Molina is from Texas, you being Anthony Joshua, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You being Anthony Joshua, Matchroom Boxing with DAZN, you got to fight somebody over here, man. You can't just come over here and fight Miller and that's it. No, you can't just come over here and fight Miller and that's it, and then think that everybody's going to know your name after that, because who knows? People might not know your name after that because you might lose your belts. You might get knocked out. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You might get a Tony Harrison. You never know. So, people, let me see. I'm trying to see where Chris Arreola is from. Yeah, Chris Arreola is from LA. You can fight right on over there. Same, Staples Center or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You go right up over there. Possibly try to sell that thing out with a guy that's likable from LA. You know what I'm saying? Versus going to go fight, Big Baby Miller, but he'll probably, I think those numbers do good if Dillian White. What's up, L5 player? I think those numbers will do decent. I'm not gonna say they won't do horrible or anything. I don't think they'd do horrible. It'd be a guy with 3 belts versus a guy that's from New York, and that should do pretty good numbers, because they'd be like, oh, this motherfucker fighting somebody tough. See, but people would, but then Metro Boxing would try to would try to probably switch that up and be like, oh, wait a minute. Nah, Anthony Joshua sold that out. That's what they'd be like. You know what I'm saying? They won't give Jarrell Miller that you know, that accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Which that'd be stupid. That'd be stupid. You know, but that's how Matchroom is, man. That's how they is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, LFL player, man. You want me to see if I can get you on, man? If I can get you on, I could try to see if I can, man. I can try to see if I know what I'm like. Either do a test run or something like that. I can see if I can get you all real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, buddy. Shit, I'm gonna call my landlord up today. I'm gonna be like, look, I might be inebriated. So how about I pay you that rent today? You know what I'm saying? For real though. Shit, take that motherfucker today. I might be fucked up the next couple days. So you might as well come on, get that rent now, Miss Lady. Yeah, hold up. I'm trying to find your email address real quick. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Damn it, man. Okay, let me just click on this. Let me see what this do. I'm trying to add your ass real quick. Man, it is about a bitch, man. I don't even know what I'm doing on this hoe. I never really do have used Google Hangouts really. I never have used it. So just going to give me a second. I'm gonna try to add you up. Okay, there we go. What is this gonna do? That's not gonna do it. Let me put that right there. Just give me 1 second. Well, I really just want to test this shit out, see how it whoops. There we go. Trying to see if I can get this trying to see if I can get this thing I don't know how it really works, but I'm trying to find out, bruh. I'm trying to just work on a little bit of this my YouTube skills, man. I sent you an invite, LFL player. So if it yeah, just see if you can join. Yeah, then see if who knows. Shit, just start grabbing motherfuckers. Yeah, but really ain't really too much talking about, man. But that that DAZN interview, what was it? DAZN interview, the Eddie Hearn interview. I forget who it was with. But that was pretty much it for this week, really. And the whole, Lennox Lewis coming out there saying that, hey man, if you're really serious about this fight, you need to start somewhere. And I've been saying that, Lennox Lewis was like, hey man, you just offer 40%. What's up with these flat rates? And the only reason why he probably keeps talking about it because somebody keeps asking him about it. So it's not like he's just talking about it. I think people are actually interested on his opinion about it. So, you can say whatever you want to say about Lennox Lewis or whatever the case may be. And then, look at AJ. AJ said AJ is on Team Wilder now. He's over there talking about, man, you can't just go over there and no, you got to go over there and take the belt from him. Like, you can't just go over somebody else's backyard and just do enough. Like, you got to go the extra mile. You know what I'm saying? And like that correlates to what I was saying, in the other video. You can't just some of these boxers just going around here just doing enough. Can't just go up in here doing enough, man. Doing enough is just going is not good. You know, especially when you're fighting against a world champion. Can't just be getting in there just doing enough. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep if you think you're doing enough, man, you gotta keep doing more. You know what I'm saying? Can't just be no, oh man, you know I'm good, man. That's see, oh, that's good, man. That polish looks good on that car, man. You know what I'm saying? When you know you could be doing some more. When you know they ain't the best polish job, that ain't your best work. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really do nothing. The only thing you did was just wipe it and wipe it off. You didn't really put in no huge work. You know, you didn't use the machine this time. You used the hand. You know what I'm saying? You didn't use the right, chemicals. Because you hung over. All kind of things, man. And you know, people could say whatever they want to, but doing just enough is not enough. You know, and then you know, um, Javante Davis talking about I'm aiming to head a pay-per-view by 2020. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's nice, little nigga. I mean, but how you gonna do that? Like, what's the goal? Like, what's the goal? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, who you gonna fight? You can't just a lot of these. That's what I be saying is like a lot of these cats out here, man. They be between Leonard Ellerby nostrils and all these cats, man. They just um they like to talk a lot. They like it. They like to sit here and talk a lot, and then all of a sudden, all of a sudden, we don't even get what we wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? We don't even get that. We end up getting something else. I'm trying to figure out who the hell is this. We end up getting something else that's fucking irrelevant. So you can say whatever you want about people running at the mouth. Just that's what they do. Um, David Haney, Manny Pacquiao, Broner, all axes, man. Everybody trying to hear that shit. Roy Jones, UFC, yeah. And that's another thing, man. I don't get. So Roy Jones, UFC reached 3-year streaming agreement. So, Roy Jones has found a job. I mean, after the collapse of Showtime, Roy Jones still has a job. Woo! Roy Jones still has a job. He found him a new one. He did a 3-year deal, streaming agreement with UFC. I think that'd be good. I don't think Roy Jones is a bad commentator. I'd rather hear Roy Jones than I'd rather hear Roy over Paulie Malignaggi. I don't know how the fucking hell he even get an award. He's cool and all, but he says some shit that don't. He just doesn't. He rubs me the wrong way, and he really rubbed me the wrong way during the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder match. It really rubbed me the wrong way. But that made during that fight and during the Tony Harrison fight, that's what he played into the narrative. Like I said, it's hard to defend Deontay Wilder. It's hard to defend some of these PBC fighters. But it's easy to defend Tony Harrison. It's easy to defend Dillian White. It's easy to defend Anthony Joshua. It's easy to defend Matchroom Boxing. It's easy to defend Canelo. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to defend those guys because all you got to do is just lie. Not tell the truth. Just say what anything that comes out of your mouth that sounds cool. That sounds okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, most of these boxing fans ain't gonna look it up anyways. You know what I'm saying? They say they fans of boxing, but they ain't gonna go back and do the research and look it up. You know, even if they did, I just play the every now and again I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again you could be wrong, blah blah blah. Woo, woo. I just play stupid. But it's hard. It's harder to defend these other cats because the main reason why I believe it's hard is because you have a lot of people out there that just blatantly telling half truths and no truths and lies and misinformation and all this stuff, and then you have to sit over here and you have to you feel the need to defend, Deontay Wilder and you know all these other cats. To go out there and defend these cats every time that they are attacked by, and then look, Clarissa Shields getting attacked now. You see what I'm saying? So, by some of these media cats. So, it's hard. It's hard because it's when you got these people out there making articles, when you got these people out there on YouTube and all this stuff. Look at the numbers. Look at the comment section. Look at their numbers and look at the comment section. I mean, they have decent numbers. You know what I'm saying? They have decent numbers. They got at least 1,000 subscribers. They do at least about 3K every video they do. View counts. So, you got to defend that stuff. And they ain't saying nothing but lying or reporting or talking about somebody from the LDBC talking about, Deontay Wilder every now and again, basically recycling the information that they already put out. Recycling it. And the reason why they're recycling it is because they ran out of shit to talk about. So that's the reason why we starting to see World Breaker Fighters icon on somebody else's page. The dude talked about him twice in 1 week. The dude also sit down there, he watches his whole videos. Because the dude sat there and it was breaking down word for word what World Breaker Fighting saying. And half the shit that he had to say in that one World Breaker Fighter had to say in that one video didn't necessarily have to do with boxing. And so the dude got the game all fucked up, man. Like, you have to, and then not only that is you have to defend yourself because you're defending your fighter. And then when you're not even defending your fighter, you still have to defend yourself because people are going to attack you because of your opinion. It's not because you're telling the truth. It's not because you're telling a lie. It's just they'll attack you because of your opinion. You know what I'm saying? They attack you because you got on there and said you got a degree in something. They'll try to attack you from each and every which angle they could. And it's sad. And that's the thing that people in the LDBC have to be mindful of. Because instead of some of these cats calling people out individually, what they do is they just say the LDBC. They put all of us in one basket. They don't want to attack people necessarily by their name. They don't want to attack people necessarily one-on-one and let it be known who they're talking about. Because it ain't got nothing to do with giving somebody else's limelight. It ain't got to do with some of your fans gonna go maybe possibly go over there and click on it. They ain't doing it because they know what's gonna happen. They're gonna get fucked up by somebody, and then they're gonna be on the back foot, and then they're gonna have to convince their fans that they won. Because that's what they're used to. They're not used to necessarily telling the truth. They're used to tricking their fans to thinking that, hey, I won. Even though it's this smack sitting in your face, but they're gonna trick their fans to thinking they won. Man, that's just the way it is. I mean, it's nothing against. See, this is why I'm saying, man, you can't hate the player, hate the game, or whatever the case may be. But sometimes you got to keep it real. I hate both of y'all motherfuckers. You know, hate some of y'all fucking motherfuckers that subscribe to these cats, and some of y'all motherfuckers that just can't act right. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, just got to keep going around here spreading bullshit. Fuck that. Oh, don't hate the player, hate the game bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking advantage of motherfuckers. That's what y'all doing, but that's okay though, because you ain't gonna get me, homie. And that's straight up. Damn, I sent Alpha player invite, man, but he ain't. Let me go back. Yeah, I sure enough did. Right. I sent it again. Fuck it. I sent it again, homie. Yeah, man, but ain't really much going on in the boxing world. Today, really. Look at the schedule. Yeah, we got Ito fighting. What's today? Yeah, no, that's tomorrow. They fighting on Sunday. Yeah. I mean, if you want to watch that bitch ass Floyd Mayweather versus Nasukawa on the 31st, go right ahead. I ain't watching that shit, man. Fuck Floyd. I mean, not necessarily fuck Floyd Mayweather, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think that he could have helped. I think he could have helped like people like Deontay Wilder, people like Gerald Washington, Amir Mansour, Adam Kunaki, Jarrell Miller, and the list goes on. He could have helped a lot of people out here. A lot of the he could have helped the heavyweight division out a lot. You know, he could, just the same way how you made, Al Broner got famous the same way they could have got it. Not by imitating Floyd Mayweather, but just by giving him a plug. This guy refuses to give these guys plugs. For some, I don't know what the deal is, but he'd be right there. He'd be right there, quick, fast, in a hurry to give Big Baby Miller a plug. You know what I'm saying? He'll give him a plug real quick, but he won't give Deontay Wilder a plug, Gerald Washington a plug. You know what I'm saying? What's up with all these other American fighters, man, that you ain't been giving the plug? You know what I'm saying? You giving Earl plugs? You giving Crawford plugs? You giving the Charlo brothers plugs? Hell, you barely give Gervonta Davis plugs, and he's supposed to be your little homie. He's supposed to be your little baby gangster. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a little BG. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be the little BG, and you still ain't going out here doing right by him, buying these fighters. You know what I'm saying? These fighters ain't got to be signed with you. You know what I'm saying? These fighters ain't got to be signed with you. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that is, what's to stop Floyd from dibble dabbling with these other fighters trying to make some money? You know what I'm saying? Trying to set up deals with, like, there's nothing saying that Floyd can't be like, okay, man, let's make this fight right here, man, and blah 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? Broker these shits. Set them. Talk about these fighters. Talk how good they are. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, and even if you can't talk about how good they are, talk about shit they do in the community. You know what I'm saying? Give them some plugs. Invite them to the gym, work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, exchange workout routines or something. Like, it's you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have people going around the gym with cameras and shit like that, asking what people think before the fights come up. But you can't, but you don't want to fucking go around here and give people's plugs. You can invite Anthony Joshua to the gym, but you can't invite Deontay Wilder to the gym. That made no motherfucking sense, boy. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's out of control, bruh. He's out of fucking control. And then you got this fucking idiot. Then you got this Tony Harrison dude. Let me tell y'all something. It's okay to be happy. It's great. It's great to always celebrate your accomplishments and stuff like that. But this dude is up in a jewelry motherfucking store. He's up in the jewelry store. This motherfucker's in the jewelry store with his shirt off, with the belt on, buying jewelry. with a necklace on. You know what I'm saying? You have just made. He probably possibly made his biggest fight to this day, right? And I'm pretty sure the dude has a family, either wife and kids or a kid, baby mama, a brother or sister, mama, whatever the case may be. You got somebody out there that you need to support. Now, look, dude, we all know you. We all know, that you. If you ain't never seen a fucking robbery in Brooklyn, you saw one during that fight. You saw that one. If you never seen a robbery before in New York, you saw one that night. You saw a textbook New York robbery. As he went up in there and stuck him up. Took the belt from that boy, and went straight to the jewelry store to pawn that motherfucking belt. You know what I'm saying? So he can get some jewelry, so he can, you know what I'm saying, not look like he just robbed somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to, man, about that, but that dude didn't stay at that jewelry store, man, because he ain't gonna have that belt for too long. People want to come out here and call him a pure boxer and this and the third. He's not even great at that. He's decent. He's good. He's not even good at boxing. People call him a pure boxer, but literally the motherfucker ran. The motherfucker, it wasn't like that he was backing up. He was running. He knew. Tony Harrison's team knew. Tony Harrison's mama knew. Tony Harrison's grandma knew. Tony Harrison's great grandma knew that you not going in there about to knock this dude out. You better stick and move. And after the third, fourth round went around, Tony Harrison looking around like, damn, this shit working. Damn. Long as this motherfucker stop hitting me to the body, I'm going to be all right. All I got to do is run. Circle the ring the same way over and over and over again. Oh, you didn't notice that? Oh, but I did. Tony Harrison circled the ring the same way. Straight from out of the bell to the end of the round. He circled the ring the same way. He started to the left, ended up in the same fucking corner, and went around the fucking ring. He literally ran and jabbed and threw a couple counters the whole fight. That's all he did. And motherfuckers sitting over here like, this dude won. No. He didn't dictate shit. He didn't dictate shit. That's the only... He didn't dictate shit, in my opinion. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the motherfucker had to run. You don't dictate shit by running. You don't dictate shit by turning your back, hiding from punches. You know what I'm saying? You don't dictate shit by staying on your back foot and just countering and landing a few jabs. You don't dictate shit for having lackluster rounds with like literally nothing happening. Literally nothing happening. But he dictated shit. Yeah, Tone Bringers, man, that dude, he said one thing and he dipped out. He said, ha, you sad bastard, and he dipped. You know what I'm saying? He dipped straight to, I know where he came from. That little bitch ass motherfucker. I ain't even gonna block him. I just wanted to see if the hoe would come back. Yeah, that's cool. You can delete that shit. Fuck it. I just wanted to see if the hoe would come back. But he didn't. But I don't, and so back to Tony Harrison, man. This bitch up in this mother, well, I ain't gonna call him a bitch. I don't know the motherfucker like that. I don't know, he ain't did nothing stupid yet, but going to the jewelry store buying jewelry. I'm hoping that he didn't go up in there and spend a lot of money. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I hope the nigga paid his taxes. I hope that little nigga paid his taxes first. He paid them he paid more than what taxes dictated. So at the end of the year, when he do file taxes, he won't get hit up, or he won't get a letter in the mail. Or if he do get a letter in the mail, it'd be in money. It won't be nigga stick up. You know what I'm saying? So back to this Tony Harrison. Nigga, that nigga need to stay at the, what's up, J1 Pro? Tony Harrison need to stay at the jewelry store. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, yeah, he's a pure boxer, but he's not a great boxer. He's okay. He's okay. he got somebody off of their game plan um during the fight, and throwing Hail Marys just like Deontay Wilder in the fight is not going to cut the mustard. You know what I'm saying? So, and with that being said, like I said, the next fight Tony Harrison has, man, he's going to lose that belt. And it's just straight up. He's going to lose that fucking belt. Everybody going to be like, look, this is what he's going to do. He's not going to fucking sit here and fight you. You know what I'm saying? He's going to sit over here. He's going to fucking circle the ring, throw some jabs, and counter. That's what he's going to do. So once you figure that out once you figure that out about Tony Harrison, it's night. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody worried about Tony Harrison's power. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody worried about his jab. And you know who had the best? You know what, to tell you the truth, Charlo had the best jab in that fight. Let me tell y'all something. Now, if you want to say best jab, like as far as consistency is concerned, if you want to talk about, yeah, and you know what? And you know what? If I was Charlo, man, I wouldn't even allow that shit. I'm not taking no step inside money. I'm not taking none of that. I'm coming back to get my motherfucking belt. Now, if the sanctioned body meddles in that shit, I don't think there's too much that Charlo can do. I don't think there's much Charlo can do if the sanctioned body calls for it. But I'm pretty sure they still have to, take into account for that. Hey, they do have unfinished business, a business deal, a contract that's still out there. But if he just goes out and runs and fights that dude without dropping that belt, motherfucker, I'm suing. And you know what? That'd be shame on Jarrett Hurd. That'd be shame on Jarrett Hurd, because Jarrett Hurd would only be fighting that dude because he has a belt and that he knows he can win. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he just threw the jab more. You know what I'm saying? He just threw the jab more, and Charlo left. He stopped going to the body. He stopped after the third, fourth round. He was hurting him with him. Like every time that boy hit him in the body, he flinched. He winced in pain. So I don't understand, how some of these cats is calling this guy. I mean, I understand. Nah, it's cool, man. It's cool, big dog. I mean, I understand why some people can call him a pure boxer, but I don't see it. I see a pure boxer like that's his style, but pure boxer as far as like his abilities to box, no. His style is, you can say that, like he's a boxer. He's a brawler. You know what I'm saying? He like, but he's not good at it. He ran. Shit. You give me a year, I could probably run around the ring against Canelo. Give me a year of training, I could probably literally do the same thing that Tony Harrison did. Jab, counter, jab, counter, jab, 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 counter, counter, jab, 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 counter, 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 jab, 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 counter, 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 counter. You know what I'm saying? So give me about a year, I could probably do the same thing with Canelo, go to decision, and possibly rob him on Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was a New York robbery. That was a New York robbery in Brooklyn. J1 Pro, I see what Harrison was trying to execute was poor. Yep, he ran, but that rematch better be next. Yeah, it better be. It has to be. He you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't really mad at the decision in that fight. You know what I'm saying? I really felt that the guy was robbed. But like I keep saying, man, you can't just get up. you can't leave it. Like, I play football. You play basketball, you play football. This is what you always gonna hear. You cannot ever leave it to the refs. You cannot put the game into the refs' hands. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take this. You gotta take this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't be coming over here thinking or doing half-ass work, you know, on the strength of that somebody's just gonna give you something. No, no, man, you got to take this shit. Like you literally got to go up in there, do whatever you got to do. I don't care if a baby holding that damn strap. Slap the hell out of that baby and take your belt. You got to take it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion on that, man. I don't know what some of these boxers think or are thinking in the ring, or I don't know what they're thinking as the rounds progress, and they coming from the 5th round to the 10th round. I don't really know what they're thinking, but it looks like some of these cats are just doing enough. They just doing enough to you know to get the win. To oh man, I think I did enough, man. That's cool right there. I ain't even really sweating it, man. That was cool, man. He threw a couple of jabs and stuff like, but I'm the champ. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give it to me, man. They ain't gonna let me lose like that, man. I think that's cool, man. I'm gonna, slow down a bit, stay away, so when I get in the ring and talk, I won't be sounding too gassed out. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Oh man, y'all see that? Y'all see Quake? Quake. Y'all know who Quake is, right? Quake is Freddie Roach. He be motherfucker be shaking and shit. That's Freddie Roach. I call him Quake. Quake got jokes, man. He said that Adrian Broner should change his name to the Problem to the fucking Fugitive. Leonard got jokes. Freddie Roach got jokes like a mother. He said it sounds like Adrian should change his. It says sounds like Adrian should change his name from the Problem to the Fugitives. This may be the first. Then he goes to say this may be the first time I face a corner that includes a bail bondsman. Holy shit, this motherfucker got jokes. He cracking on motherfuckers, man. Shit, but he can't be talking, man. Oh, shaking ass motherfucker. It's about you can't even box. You can barely fucking get in the ring and play with the mitts, motherfucker, with all that goddamn shaking you do. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't know. It's funny though. He hit him with a funny. So look at this. This is the thing that blows my mind. This is the thing that blows my mind. So I saw this article the other day. Povetkin embraces the scenario of facing Dillian White next. My whole thing is with that being said, man, it's just too many things going around. Boxing as of today. So Eddie Hearn Matchroom Boxing is trying to, since Dillian White is number 1, right? They're trying to petition to the WBO to make that Dillian White versus Derek Chisora a mandatory fight for Dillian White, which I think is a bunch of boo-boo. I think they should have petitioned that before the fight, or maybe they did, but that's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to talk to the board, the governing body, so they can make a vote and make the Dillian White the mandatory, which I think is a bunch of BS. I think that if I think that there's some other cats out there. I think what they should do is Jarrell Miller pick somebody from the top 5. Pick somebody from the top 5 of the WBO and then make them and then put them against Dillian White and make that the WBO mandatory from the winner of that. Don't go fucking sitting over here doing Derek Chisora versus Dillian White, a rematch fucking fight, a fucking mandatory. You know what I'm saying? Don't go doing that, man. I just think that give some of these other fighters out here, a shot too, man. Stop giving, give some of these other fighters out here a shot too. And even if it ain't the top 5, like, pick somebody else, man. You got all these other cats, man, that's out here boxing and stuff like that. You got to shake these divisions up, man. You only show your top 15, I mean your top 30 or top 20 or whatever the case may be. But you got guys that are great. That's in that's in the that's ranked number 25 and ranked number 30 that are coming up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you got Drell Miller. I don't know. They talk about Tom Swartz, but Brian Jennings. You got Zane Fujimoto, Sponge. Tyrone Sponge is supposed to be decent though. Tyrone Sponge. He's supposed to be pretty good too. So, you know, people can say whatever they want to say, man. Yeah, Tyrone Sponge is actually supposed to be a pretty good dude. I believe he's coming from. I think he's coming from kickboxing. He's out of the Netherlands. I'm looking at his box rec. He got all KOs except for the fight on the 21st versus Pereira. He got a split decision. Got all KOs though. See, Tyrone Sponge. See, looking at this dude, Tyrone Sponge. He's an up and coming fighter. But the thing about it is, Tyrone Sponge, he ain't used to. He's used to fighting. It's just kickboxing in MMA. So, Tyrone Sponge is ranked number 7 in the WBO without fighting nobody. Really, to tell you the truth, he didn't fight nobody in the top 10 to get in the rank number 7 in the WBO. But they do this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I think at the most that Dillian White needs to fight Jarrell Miller, and his whole notion that Povetkin is embracing the whole thing of maybe possibly fighting White is crazy. Povetkin says, "I'm ready physically. I'm ready physically fine. Running, jumping, and slowly I started to work with my hands. I think everything will be fine soon. Because remember, Povetkin had surgery right after the not too long ago. I think he had surgery this year. So on his elbows, both of his elbows. So was he even 100% for that Anthony Joshua fight? It's kind of funny how you getting surgery on both elbows after that fight. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. You telling the truth, son? Of course, I would like a fight with White take the place. Let's see how everything will turn around. Well, anyways, so there has to be some type of like thing going around here to make people ask these questions. Out of all the questions in the world, why would you ask Povetkin if he's going to fight about fighting White? You know what I'm saying? And then not only that is that the dude that's doing the interview, or the female, whoever, the Decepticon, whatever, doing the interview, right? Why the fuck would you even ask that question? Povetkin fighting Dillian White is fucking irrelevant. Nobody is irrelevant. It's not even a talking point. Like, why would you bring it up? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if something else in here, because it's just stupid. It's stupid. Like, why would you even bring that shit up? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to. It doesn't say how this thing really. How does really thing? Yeah, he had surgery in November. Alexander Povetkin had surgery in November on both elbows, but it doesn't say in the article. It doesn't say how the fucking question came into play. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm saying that this shit is irrelevant, and that there has to be something going around to where this dude is saying this shit. And then Cali Enigma said something the other day. He was like, "Yo, son, like he was like okay, that's fine and dandy and all, but um Matchroom Boxing gave Alexander Povetkin's promoter money so they won't so they won't do the purse bid. So it won't go on the purse bid, which really, to tell you the truth, if that's the case, like I keep trying to tell y'all, I be reading these lawsuits. That's breach of contract. And the reason why that's breach of contract, because the purse bids are supposed to be designed to allow your client a maximum amount of money, because that's what it's going to do. It's going to give you, especially when you're talking about of this magnitude of a fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you can only do X amount for pay-per-view. The motherfuckers over there in Russia can do whatever the fuck they want to. You see what I'm saying? And then the price is to get in it for admission. They can do whatever the fuck they want to. Unlike in the UK. So if Eddie Hearn's on record saying that they gross $1 million off of ticket sales, what do you think they're gonna get in Russia? If you're getting $20 million in pay-per-views, what do you think they're gonna get in Russia? And then not only that is, they're gonna get that in the UK. So you know, so the dude got to understand that he would have got more. It's breach of contract. You know, even though it doesn't matter. Even if the guy said, even if Eddie Hearn was like, well, because we got guaranteed money over here, X amount, blah blah blah, whoop whoop, you still went behind your fighter's fucking back, allegedly, and stopped the purse bid. You still did that. Some, man, people can say whatever they want. Somebody ain't planting this Dillian White shit. Dillian White don't need to be fighting nobody else but Dominic Brazil. And that's it. People can say whatever they want to. Is Dominic Brazil, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? This whole Dillian White dude going around here fighting, Povetkin, or fighting somebody else other than Dominic Brazil is flabbergasted. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take Deontay Wilder's word and fight Louis King Kong Ortiz when you can fight Dominic Brazil. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take Eddie Hearn's word when you can just take a mandatory position. You see what I'm saying? And possibly go out there and get a belt or two. Are you following me? This dude is over here. He has a grown ass man telling him that, okay, man, we're gonna make this fight, blah blah blah, whoop whoop. And then as you get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to that fight date, you get closer and closer and closer. Like, check this out. How the fuck is it's December. It's December 29th. It is fucking December 29th, right? How the fuck are you going to say we need to be trying to make this fight right now? We only blah 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 back in November. You see what I'm saying? We need to make it right now because of the date, blah 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 woo. We need to know now. We need to know now. We need to know now. We need to know now, right? It's December 29th, motherfucker. And you're still trying to make the Deontay Wilder fight. So what was so important back then that you had to finalize the contract now? You had to start negotiations now. Because all of a sudden right now, your ass is desperate. Your ass is so desperate. It seemed like you want to go sell some ass to bring in some more profits to the zone, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is the thing that I get, man, all the time. Like, the only reason why he was saying, "Come on, Wilder, let's do this, let's do that, let's get this date." Oh man, he ain't fighting Fury. He doing all that shit to protect his bottom line, to protect his bottom line and protect the public, public perception. You know what I'm saying? Public motherfucking perception. Think about it. This dude is this dude is somebody's promoter. His MO is placing is putting doubt out there. You see what I'm saying? And putting doubt out there, making themselves look good, making his fighters look good, and not only that is putting fans against fans. That's what he does. He puts the fans against fans, and that shit is dead smack in our face. You know what I'm saying? He knows exactly what he says. He knows the reaction he's going to get from his fans. You see what I'm saying? He knows somewhat of reaction that he's going to get from us. But he knows he got it spot on the reaction he's going to get from his fans because they're just too stupid. They're too stupid to realize that they're getting played. You know what I'm saying? And so when you have these things like people giving out, articles, White versus Povetkin, and then Anthony Joshua over there talking about he's gonna fight if he can't get Deontay Wilder or Fury, he's going the fighters he's looking at is Ortiz, Miller, and White in that order. And then you got Eddie Hearn going around here talking about Usyk, talking about Miller, talking about everybody else but Dillian White. Dillian White is that reminds me, man. Like, bitch, I'm in the club and I see this fine ass bitch, and I see this okay bitch. I'm like, I'm gonna talk to this fine bitch first. Then I'm gonna go over there and talk to her. Right? And then I get turned down by the fine bitch. I see another fine bitch. I'm like, hold on. Go to another fine bitch. Hold on. Go to another fine bitch. Hold on. Go to another fine bitch. Over and over again. Nigga, you the third wheel, nigga. Nigga, nobody wants you, nigga. You like one of them fat bitches a motherfucker end up fucking at the end of the night because they like some is better than none. That's you, nigga. You ain't. Don't nobody care about you like that. You know what I'm saying? You was the fallback, and you're not even that. Because if it was so important for these cats to be making these, it was so important. If it was so important about Matchroom Boxing getting Deontay Wilder negotiating with them around December 1st, you see what I'm saying? Why are they not negotiating with Dillian White right now? Why are they not? Remember when Matchroom Boxing was negotiating with Wilder, they were negotiating with Joseph Parker at the same time. Remember that. I wonder why is that? It's the illusion. You know what I'm saying? It's the illusion. And now look. That same energy that Eddie Hearn had when he was making that, when he was talking to the Joseph Parker and Deontay Wilder, and then when he was talking to Povetkin and shit like that, and Deontay Wilder, look, that same energy he had back then, he ain't got it now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got that same energy now. Now he's like, oh shit, we gotta make the fight. Oh, we're gonna give him more money. Oh, it's a 2-fight deal. It's a 2-fight deal. Nobody know what the fuck a 2-fight fucking deal is when it come out of Eddie Hearn's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because all it is words to get you, 2-fight deal. That sounds like a rematch clause, so it must be a rematch clause, right? Oh, Deontay Wilder was going to give $5 million to this is what Sporting the Dick and Booty Icon said. This motherfucker said that Matchroom Boxing is giving Deontay Wilder $20 million. Right? And he's like, that's more than money than blah 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 blah. $20 million. Oh, no, he's not. He's getting him 20. He's getting him 5 to fight Miller, and then 15 to fight the other dude. Like, that's not the same thing, man. It's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And then again, those are probably flat weight. There was probably flat fees too, right there. It's probably a flat fee to fight White. Because remember, he said, I'll give you $5 million. Right? So check this out. Check this out. If I wonder how much money did the Derek Chisora and Dillian White fight make? I wonder how much that money that make over there. I wonder how much money did that make over there in the UK, right? Because let's say, for instance, I thought I heard something. Let's say, for instance, that fight made. Let's say, for instance, that fight made like I don't know how much they both got, but let's just say they got $3 million apiece, right? They got $3 million apiece, right? Are they doing flat rates? Or are they doing percentages? I don't know. Right? This is all of what Eddie Hearn figured out, right? So at the end of the day, I believe that Derek Chisora, Dillian White fight, right, set a precedence to how fucked up Eddie Hearn is. You're gonna offer Deontay Wilder $5 million to fight Dillian White over there in the UK. And you know you wanted that on the zone. You didn't want that on no whatever. And then you want to control everything with it. So really, to tell you the truth, a fight that would have got Deontay Wilder at least $10 million, you was gonna give him half of that. You was gonna give him half of that on GP. Just general purposes. Because you could. But Deontay Wilder's a fool for not taking it. L Foul Player said AJ is going to fuck a 40-10. Yeah. You know? Yep. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know? but that's how they roll over there. They putting fans against fans, and they just keep putting doubt. Like I said earlier, I don't think y'all heard me, man. I don't think y'all was even in here yet. Like, how the fuck? Hold on, let me get something to drink real quick. My mouth. I'm gonna get some eggnog. Yeah. Yeah. So like think about it. Like, how the fuck in the same interview are you gonna my old lady in here, nigga. I'm drinking out the jug, nigga. Yeah. I'm drinking out of the motherfucking jug. Fuck that. Excuse me. So how the fuck in the same interview are you gonna belittle, blast Dillian White, right? And then big up Anthony Joshua in the same fucking interview. In the same interview. No, I know how you do it. This is how you do it. Because you can. That's how you do it. Because you can. Because he fucking can. He ain't doing that shit for no fucking reason. Look, if the motherfucker gonna say, I took Anthony Joshua from nothing. Blah, blah, woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, he wasn't getting no 6 rounders. He wasn't getting no 8 rounders. He wasn't getting no 10 rounders. I made that. Then he go on to say, you know, and then we had Dillian White, you know, fight for a title. Then we had Dillian White, you know, come back and fight Derek Chisora. So, you know, I think we did a pretty good job with him. And basically, motherfucker, you wouldn't be shit without me. That's like some shit that Sugar Free said. Bitch, you ain't shit without me. Bitch, Free gonna win, and I'll beat your ass and I'll do it again. That nigga Sugar Free be getting me. Yeah, so and then he goes to say, yeah, man, look at Anthony Joshua. We got all these belts and stuff like that. And look at him. Look at Big Finny and his muscles. And And people think that, he went to public school and all this stuff. Big Finny, nah, he ain't like that. He like the rest of the guys. You know what I'm saying? And then when Dillian White was calling him, "You lanky idiot," blah blah blah, whoop, you know, um, Dillian White got to him. He got him. He got him. He had him fired up. And then, he going in the ring. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like I said earlier, man, this dude ain't doing nothing, man. Eddie Hearn ain't doing nothing that ain't been done before. And that's what I'm telling y'all. He ain't did nothing that ain't been done before. All that jaw jabbing he doing. Yeah, L-Foul player promoting his finest. You know what I'm saying? All that shit he doing has already been done before. And Eddie doing. It's been done in the pimp game. Politicians do it every day. The media do it every day. The only thing that's the difference between the UK and over here is that we've been fucked over so many times, motherfucker. We can't be we don't allow that shit to happen no more. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again there's a hiccup, like Trump becoming president and stuff like that. But on a regular, we get tired of getting played. A hoe gonna get tired of getting pimped out eventually. Eventually, her pussy gonna get tired. Something gonna happen. Uterus fall out. Something gonna happen. So, that's just Eddie ain't doing nothing. Eddie ain't doing nothing, man. He ain't doing that that ain't been done before. The only thing that Eddie is about to do that ain't been done before is come from the UK with damn, which buttons are on here? Okay, it's that. Okay, cool. Now I'm just making sure my mic is neutral. There's buttons on the front and there's buttons on the there's buttons on the front and the back. But I know that one time I had it that one time I had it what's that word? I had it set up to where it takes a low cut. So like when you listen to it, it just changes. It's just subtle changes from the front of the mic to the back of the mic. Basically like with this, when I'm in here, I don't use this setting right here. Basically, this setting, it catches the whole 360 around the mic. This is a condenser microphone. It catches the whole 360. I normally don't use this part. Actually, it sounds better than the Omni, don't it? But you can basically that if you hear like an echo or anything, that's because it's bouncing off this computer and coming back. But actually, the come to find out, the damn, they actually, let's see. Yeah, but this is where I'm normally at right here. So it has the lows are more present, but then when you click it on the other one back down up over here, it doesn't sound as like that. It doesn't sound quite boomy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just gonna keep it right there, man. Fuck that. What L5 players say? We can't get out of slick over here. Eddie is a hustler who sets up shop in the suburbs. Yeah, but the thing about it is that like I said before I got sidetracked, Eddie Hearn is gonna be the first dude to come up over here and get sued. Eddie gonna be the first dude to come all the way to the U.S. as a boxing promoter, get with the Zone, a major streaming service, fuck that up and get sued and lose. And that's straight up. Look, if AJ doesn't fight, if AJ doesn't fight in the US, if AJ doesn't fight in the US soon, he's gonna get fucking sued. He's gonna get fucking sued. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you start seeing the signs of the Zone parting ways from fucking Eddie Hearn. I would imagine he'd be sued. Or or they'll settle something out of court. He'll pay up out. He'll pay up. You know what I'm saying? Up out of court. But you got to think about though. Once the paperwork is, he could be like, "Hey man, look, got my lawyer, got your lawyer. Look, this is what you did, and this is what we gonna get you on, and your lawyer knows this. You know what I'm saying? And your lawyer knows this. So you can either fight it. You can either fight it outside of court or in court. Which one is yours? But here, you gonna have to slide this check to you. You gonna have to you're gonna have to break bread. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to break bread, homie. So that's probably what's gonna happen. He's gonna pay up out of court. It's easier on both parties because the lawyer fees and stuff like that going back and forth, and then it could be a year or 2 or 3 down the line that he finally gets his money. So you better off just doing it, selling out of court, get your money, and or you do it in court, embarrass the motherfucker, drag his name through the mud, take his money, and then kick him on his ass and tell him be gone with you. Peasant. Some good ass egg, no. Y'all want to hear something really funny? I ain't supposed to be drinking that shit. I'm lactose intolerant like a motherfucker, but that shit is good. I'm about to be shitting my motherfucking guts out. But this shit good than the motherfucker though. Yo, let's see who's lying on the internet today, man. Let me check out a couple of these pages, man. Let's check out a couple of these pages. Let's see who's lying on the internet today. It does make sense. Like if you don't like what somebody's saying, don't go on over there and listen to it and blah blah whoop whoop, just blah blah. Yeah, man, but I can't help it, man. And the reason why I can't help it, because I find that you can't just let these dudes walk around like this, man. You can't just walk around for these dudes to allow them to fucking sit over here and run somebody's name through the fucking mud. I'm not. See, this dude over talking about who's next for Dillian White in 2019. Who the fuck cares? Go fight Dominic Brazil. That's the only motherfucking he needs to be. If he can't get AJ, he needs to go out there and fight Dominic Brazil. That's the only. That's it. That's it. Fight 2 times and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's so hard about that. What's so hard about that? If you don't get the Anthony Joshua fight, Dillian White, go fight Dominic Brazil. If you can't get Brazil, go fight Ortiz. Fighting Alexander Povetkin does nothing. Especially if the WBO is not going. Especially if the WBO is not going to sit over there and say, "Hey, man, we're gonna make that the mandatory, or we're gonna make this the mandatory." You know what I'm saying? You got to watch out, man. You can't just be going over here just. And then Eddie Hearn over there talking about, oh yeah, the WBO is in November or whatever. They're gonna call for a mandatory or whatever. Blah blah blah, whoop whoop. And I'm sitting over here like, what about the rest of the belts? What about the rest of the belts with the mandatories and stuff like that? What about them? And then he like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm thinking like he's bringing that shit up with already knowing like the outcome. He's bringing that up because he knows the outcome of it, and he knows that he could throw a mandatory coming up in front of everybody to throw us off a bit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, man. I just be thinking like this dude. Because I'm always thinking that. The reason why I'm thinking like that because I'm always thinking that Eddie Hearn throws shit out there to throw us off. You know what I'm saying? You know it ain't always it ain't always how should you say it ain't always with Eddie Hearn. It ain't what he says is what you get. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. You gotta he be throwing shit out there, man. But anyways, so yeah. David Price versus Lucas Brown, right? David Price versus Lucas Brown. I don't know who's gonna fucking watch that. The loser of that fight needs to go in and hang it up. I know Well, they don't need to hang it up. They don't need to hang it up. But you know, reason why I say no need to hang it up because if you love boxing, yeah, go ahead and keep boxing. And you can make boxing a job at the same time, but you actually you truly indeed uh but you truly indeed love boxing, man. Go ahead, man. You know, you know, do what you got to do. Because the reason why I'm saying that is, man, because Lucas Brown is garbage, and David Price just been fucking up, man. He just he has started looking cool, like he might get it. Then you'll see those long, tall ass legs in the air. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know, David Price. I think you need to. I think you need to. I think you need to. Um, I think you need to fall back, homie. But if you, like I said, if you can make, let's say, for instance, let's just say, for instance, you're a boxer, right? You're okay. You're good enough to get about $50,000 per fight. Well, let's say you're good enough to get 25,000, right? 25,000 per fight, right? And that's including like paying your team off. That's including what's everything. That's including everything. You taking home taxes. You taking home 25 mil, right? But you love boxing, boy. You gonna have to fight a couple. You gonna have to fight at least about 5-6 times a year, bruh. Because insurance ain't for insurance for a boxer ain't cheap. Then you never know. They probably ain't gonna put your ass in a hotel room. They probably ain't putting you up in a hotel room. So, you know, you probably ain't gonna put you in a hotel room. So, you know, I think that's what Lucas Brown. Like, you can't tell me this dude is getting $1 million, $2 million a fight. This dude got to be getting like 25,000. Lucas Brown is hot ass. So I'm looking out here, man, and it seemed like the narrative out there is to attack American boxing YouTube channels. That's what it seemed like. I'm looking at Sean Newton's page. He's talking about the boxing voice, talking about how they're super biased. Talked about World Breaker. Talked about the LDBC. So I think he got one on here talking about Fred on here too. So it seems like the narrative is to attack American YouTube channels, man, when it comes to boxing, because that's the thing to do. Look, I don't go around attacking every single every single UK YouTube channel, because I'm subscribed to the boxing scene anyways. I mean, the Boxing Squared. I think Boxing Squared is a good YouTube channel, man. He gets in there, he fucking reports boxing, and he gets the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame him. That's his niche. Yeah, this dude. I'm looking at something else, man, because I be looking at all kind of shit on YouTube, man. Like Aki, which is she's a lawyer, old lady, which is a lawyer. I be listening to her, a couple of other cats, and it's just flabbergasted. And then there's Eddie. Oh, man, there's fucking videos out there that Eddie Hearn accusing motherfuckers of running boxing like the mob. Like, oh, that's what it looks like when you're a fucking outsider, huh? That's what it looks like when you ain't got no fucking pool. That's what it looks like when you ain't in your fucking backyard, and you somewhere else that nobody knows your fucking name. That's what it's gonna fucking feel like. Money. A lot of people think that, if you have enough money and blah 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 woo woo, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that. No, it's just not the money. You gotta know people, because money is necessarily not the fucking ultimate power. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the money in the motherfucking world, but you can't define definitions. You know what I'm saying? Money will help you get into there, but you're not defining people's realities. You know what I'm saying? You're not defining nobody's fucking. Oh, Eddie Hearn, I don't like. You're a disgrace to British boxing. Tommy Sanders, BJ Sanders' dad. Damn, I totally misread that motherfucker. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Eddie Hearn thinks it's fucking corrupt over here, because he talks about Al Heyman all the time, but Al Heyman don't say his fucking name in the public. If you don't want your promoter all up in the videos, telling you how to rap, capping your paychecks, all up in your business and shit like that, come to the PBC. That Suge Knight shit. Come to the PBC, nigga. Fuck that shit. That motherfucker fucking around. Yeah. I guess he said, Eddie Hearn, I don't like you. You're a disgrace to British boxing. Tommy Sanders said to BJ Sanders' dad. I don't necessarily think that Eddie Hearn is a disgrace to boxing. I think that in some aspects he does it appears. It appears that he's doing a good job. As far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't sit up over here and just dog a dude over and over again and not recognize the shit that they do good. That's just how the universe works for me, But as far as Eddie Hearn being in disgrace, and all that stuff to British boxing, I don't really know what he's doing over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know what he's doing over there to make somebody's father come out and say that he's a fucking disgrace and blah blah woo woo woo. I'm gonna watch that interview too, right? When I'm done with this, I'm gonna get up over there and I'm gonna listen to this interview, man. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to that interview, man. One time for the one time. Buy some presents and shit, man. So I see you didn't want to get on, bruh. L-Foul player, boy, I gave you the link, boy. I'm still on, man. You can get on in there, boy. Yeah. Yeah, but ain't nothing going on, man. Let me see something here. I should be able to do screen shares and all this shit with this hoe, huh? Oh, I can't share my screen, huh? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna buy my old lady a fucking Victoria's Secret gift card. That's what I was looking at. I'd be getting the emails. I'm gonna buy her a little gift card. I'm over here thinking I'm buying this shit for me, nigga. Shit. Hell nah. See, I was looking at this right here. And this one right here. And it was basically talking about Eddie Hearn, I don't like you. You're a disgrace to British boxing. Tommy Sanders, blah, 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 blah. So IFL TV, going over there, check it out. If you can't find it, just type in Eddie Hearn, I don't like you. You're a disgrace. And I'm pretty sure you'll find it. So IFL TV, like I said. On this one, this is a first. Wow. You seen this shit? They have fucking deleted the fucking comments. They disabled that motherfucking shit on this video. Holy shit. They don't want nobody talking about poor Eddie Hearn. Wow, look at that. Right there. Right there, man. Damn. They scared somebody gonna come up in there and lick up the whole place. Look. Damn, y'all see that out there? Wow. Wow. Shit, good old Eddie Hearn. That motherfucker, man. That motherfucker's a cocksucker anyways. Eddie Hearn ain't nothing but a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I wish y'all could hear some music, man, but I don't even know how to. I be hating. I be no good at this game, man. Damn it. Damn, where I'm supposed to be at, man? Now I'm confused. Yeah, I'm over here. That's why I need 2 screens, man. That's why you need 2 screens to do this. That's why you need 2 screens to do all this shit on YouTube. Because if you had the 2 screens, like you can have the one screen on the screen share, then you can have the other screen on the other one. You know what I'm saying? But now the tricky part with these screen shares and all that stuff is to get the sound from the websites to bleed through. That'd be the next step to figure out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm getting up off here, man. I'm gonna get outside and work on my car. And on that note, shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.